Hey y'all. Hey, what's up? What's up, y'all? It's Reggie. Um, it's my first time on the radio. OMG radio 24/7. No music today, guys. No music at all. No music. I'm just want to talk about the homeless in Atlanta. Um, my brand and my nonprofit is called Help Us Atlanta. Um, Number one thing before all this, I want to let y'all know I'm really nervous, like really, really nervous right now. But I want to talk about our community and homeless, and I want to give a lot of advice um, about our community. Um, Number one thing about homeless people, yes, they want some food. That's number one. They want food. They want money, but they don't have no direction out here. Like no direction. Like, okay, I just want food, water, money. But I got a great idea. I don't even care if anybody take it. But can we at least get some clothes? Clothes like suits, for men, women, like dress, and let's take them to the temp service. Let's do more out here for these homeless people. Um, I think, okay, it's one thing too. It's like this one lady, she was telling me the other day, no, it was like 2 months ago, and she was like, Reggie, I feel like that people don't look, they look at us like we ain't nothing. Like, we're dumb. Only thing we do is smoke weed and drink liquor and all that, but like we don't have a brain. But my thing right now in downtown Atlanta, y'all, is horrible with homeless people, y'all. I mean, horrible. Like, to the point it's like, what can we do? You know what I'm saying? Like, the mayor, I don't have no problem with the mayor. I feel like he can do more, but like we have to come together and help. You know what I'm saying? In Atlanta making damn near $5 billion and not putting any of these any money like they getting to these homeless people. But I got a couple ideas. You know, Number one, we could take them to temp service. They get their ID. We raise a lot of money. Create more ideas I hear about, like, you know what I'm saying, like I did with a concert, you know, with the ladies, y'all, you know what I'm saying, get their hair done. You know what I'm saying? Pick that one woman. Because number one, you got to talk to these people to understand. You can't judge them. So you got to talk to them and just pick that one person who really, they got their mind right and be like, you know what you want to do in life? And they be like, look, I really want a job. Help them. When they say that one thing, I really want a job, you should jump up and be like, oh my God, I got to help this woman or this guy. You see that one woman with her kids, she's not out there to just be playing around with these people, man. She really need help because she got kids. You know, I don't have kids, but when I see a kid, about three kids with their mother walking down the street with a stroller in her and just pushing, I mean, that don't touch y'all? That don't touch y'all about anything out here, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be the only person trying to help people out here. I've been trying to do this for a year, and I'm looking like, man, where everybody at? I'm trying to call people out, trying to get more help, just like I did a single parent event Friday. I'm looking like, man, it's not a lot of single parents out here, but it's showed a lot of people who want to buy liquor. A lot of people want to buy liquor, but you don't want to put in money into our community, man. Like, what's up? We got to do more, man. We got to do more in our community. I mean, damn. What we have to do, what I have to do to reach out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to see, like, you know, one thing, well, my father, he was telling me the other day, he was like, Red, you need to look in, you need to do more, like talk more, like what I'm doing now. I'm scared. Like I said earlier, I'm nervous and I'm shy, and I don't know. I don't know why I don't want to talk in front of people. I don't know why I don't want to talk on the radio like now. I just want to create more for everybody. Shit, I mean, a lot, Excuse my language, by the way. I'm just really into this stuff right now, But we need a community change. And one thing too is like I was telling my little brother, I think we need to get the youth involved. More school drives. We need to get in these schools and talk to these people, and these kids. The youth is big. I mean, big important thing out here, man. And we got to do something about it, So that's one thing I feel about the community. Let me see what else we can talk about. Single parents. Can we go ahead and talk about single parents? Single parents, I just want to give y'all a little advice. Number one, I'm not a single parent, but I care. I feel like that if you're a single parent, especially if you're a mother, don't give up. Don't give up. If that guy, I don't care about you. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. Don't worry. Because God got you. You have to continue doing what you got to do out here regardless, But when people is trying to reach out to you, don't push them away. Why push them away for it? I think that we trying to, help you out. It's like I meet a lot of single parents out here. I'm looking like, okay, what we can do? Oh, I'm not worried about it, man. I got this. No, sweetie. We have to work together. We in the same community. I'm struggling, you struggling. I'm not perfect, you're not perfect. Like, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Like, why have those? What's the point of having attitudes, man? Your kid right there looking at you. What's the point? Like, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, single parents, mother, father, but majority of women. Come on, man. Open up a little bit more out here. Reach out. Reach out. Kids, if you got a kid, man, let these kids play some sports, man. Play sports. Let them go do something. Go to the museum. We have a civil rights museum. Go somewhere. Art places, man. There's a lot of things you can do for your kid. Forget these men out here. Be real with you. If I'm dating a girl and she's single and she got a kid, I want you to show more love to your kid, not me. Because at the end of the day, I'm temporary. Your kid is your life. I'm temporary. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you got to look at that more. So this is something that I want to just go throw out there with single parents. The next thing too, I feel like I want to talk about relationships. I'm not really big on relationships because I feel like in our generation it's not big. You don't see a lot of people getting married anymore. Like people like settle to be like, okay, look, you know what? I just be single because that person right there hurt me in the past. But why? You know what I'm saying? Why you got to move on from your past regardless. I know one thing about me. I'm finally moving on, from my past, and I just got done with in a situation with this young lady, and it's like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking like, we talking. You saying you love me. You saying you doing all this and you support me, whatever, but then you change up. What's the point of changing up for? You should have changed up when we first time talked. But at the end of the day, most of these people out here is not using your brain. You got to keep it real with that person regardless. At the end of the day, you have to. One thing I can say about myself back in my past, I lied. I did. I lied. I cheated. But now I'm looking like, what was the point? Because of cool points? I could tell my brothers, I could tell my boys that I fucked this girl the other night. I did this and I did that. But at the end of the day, what's the point? Those cool points equals karma. regardless, you know? So my advice to women and guys, keep it real with the person who you're talking to. At the end of the day, you got to keep it real. You don't want them, you don't want them. If you're busy and you're focused on your career, then you focus on your career. I feel like if you want to have sex with that person, you want to have sex with even women, man, you want to have sex with a guy, then have sex with the guy. Let the guy know I think you think it's attractive. I think it's attractive when a woman like, I want to have sex with you. I really want to have sex with you. I'm like, okay, cool, shit, okay. But then again, it's like, what's the point of hiding it? We're in a generation that we can be open, really open about anything, you know? So it's like, y'all gotta be honest with the person you talking to and whatever, man, because karma is something. If you see something that's not going right in your life and you wonder why you keep going back and forth with a person, or you keep changing, well, damn, you need to be by yourself and you need to stick to yourself and you need to learn yourself. Because at the end of the day, what's the point of moving on to somebody when you don't know what you want? What's the point? It's life. People dying every single day. Every day. Watch the news. Watch Channel 2 News. Watch Fox. Watch all of that. Y'all got to look at that. It's a thing that we got to look at in our generation, that black men and black women, we don't like each other. We don't want to love each other. We don't want to do so much for each other. Why? Why is like that? We don't have to be hoes for the rest of our life. I wish I was back in the 1960s when it was all about marriage. Like our grandparents, it was all about marriage and whatever. But it's so hard to find something that's matter. I don't see no problem with dating. I don't see no problem of dating multiple people. I'm going to tell you why. Because if you being honest and letting that person know you dating multiple people, then hey, it's cool. It's cool. If she still want to stick there with you, or if he want to still stick there with you. It's one other thing I want to talk about too. It's about a double standard about being a hoe. A hoe. Women is hoes, but guys can't be hoes. Shit, we're hoes. I know I used to be one. Other guys out here still one. Be honest. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with that woman. Be like, look, I used to be a hoe. I used to, you know what I'm saying, play with women's heart. I used to do so much, because at the end of the day, that's how you can move on from the past. You can move on from so much if you just be honest. One thing I learned in the last couple of weeks that I had to realize that, damn, I need to do it more. I need to do more about myself. I need to move on from my past. But I have to look at myself and then look in the mirror like, dang, Reggie, you need to do more. Like, what? You need to do more. Like, even these events I'm doing out here, what's the point? People come. People come to the events. Any event in Atlanta, they'll come. But what's your purpose is coming to these events, y'all? What's the purpose? Like, Help Us Atlanta, homeless, all this other stuff out here. Have a purpose of going somewhere. Have a purpose of dating someone. I hope you understand where I'm coming from. You know, another thing I want to talk about too. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not playing music tonight. I just want to speak my mind. We have to vote. Vote is a big thing, but it's not all about the president. I'm talking about mayor in Atlanta, the mayor in all these counties. We have to vote, because if we don't vote, the vote is our voice. And I'm talking to my community, my black community. Our voice is the voting system. If you go look at it, with Martin Luther King, he put so much. You gotta look at Martin Luther King. He just went around and he walked the streets and he preached about it, and he did so much for the voting system, because we have a voice. But right now in our generation, y'all don't look at the voice. Y'all look at just the social media and the brainwash that they doing to us. I ain't